Welcome everyone to a new vlog. We are here at the Fern Habitat in Pune. And what are we doing here? Well, we are here for the Super Heroes Cup 2026. This is the reception of the hotel, and that's Amruta there. We are checking in, and a beautiful room awaits us as we come in here. And there we have Karthik, Aryan Joshi, Amruta here with Himank from ChessBase India. He's doing interviews with the players. That's Megha Chakrabarti for you, the current national visually impaired champion of India. Karthik Venkat Krishna, an amazing player and also the defending champion of Super Heroes Cup 2021. And there we have Kishan Gangoli, 8 times national champion of visually impaired chess. And he's being interviewed by Himank there. Darpan Inani, a legend there. He is being massaged there by Shashikant Kutwal, who is an IM and the top seed. Shashikant is a former IPCA world champion, while Darpan, one of the highest rated visually impaired players of India and also a chartered accountant. Just goes to show what a superhero he is. It's amazing that one day before the event, these differently abled players get to meet each other, and there you have a phone call there by Balraj, and Kishan meets Shashikant, and you can see that the visually impaired players are always looking at their pieces because they have to touch them and play. They cannot just play like that. And just to show you how important attention to detail is, you can see here in a few seconds what Darpan has to say. And by the way, we were all discussing rules when a visually impaired player plays a physically challenged player and they have to press the clock, who will make the move on the digital board, because we need to broadcast it live. And so the pressing of the clock, should it happen before the move, you can see that in the playing hall, a beautiful playing hall by the way, we have a braille board for the visually impaired players and a DGT board on the side. So you can follow the action on YouTube and look at what Darpan has to say and the small attention to detail he has.
आपका सेम प्लास्टिक वाला है वुडन वाला है?
I think plastic वाला है.
हाँ, then you can replace the black knights.
Yeah, that's what. Because black knight के जो dots है ना,
sharp
ये इसके बीच में आ जाते हैं. तो time pressure में क्या होगा? That's why I not noticed. मैंने अपने खुद के knights में क्या किया? यहाँ पे एक extra dot insert किया है, so that time pressure में वो चीज़ बहुत apparently दिखे. ये दो के बीच में चला जाता है.
This gives you an idea of how intense preparation goes into, the preparation for these superheroes. They need to look at every minute detail. And so while we discussed with Darpan these little parts, and then we had the sort of colors that were to be done by the defending champion Karthik Venkat Krishna. He had to choose a color and he chose white pieces, which means that the next seeds would have the alternate colors, and that's how the drawing of lots was done. A very simple, calm way. And there we have Sharon, who's talking with Karthik. Sharon, one of the most talented young players in physically challenged chess, and all the players were interviewed before the start of the day. And there we have Indian Gopinathan. He is the current national junior champion in physically challenged chess, and Indian will be very interesting to see him play. Samarth Rao is here. He is also a big talent, rated 1900. Aditya was doing the same photo shoot which we would do often at the freestyle chess events with players like Magnus or Hikaru or Prag or Gukesh. And so we wanted to give the differently abled players the same feel that we did when covering top events. And look at the smile on Sharon's face there. That's just amazing. She's just years old, and I think she's very soon likely to become a great player. Top 3 players of visually impaired chess, there's Somender, Darpan and Kishan. And here we see Aditya, who's worked extremely hard to make this event We have the IT head here of Habitat. We have Anmol Vai, who's working on all the graphics. Vivek, who is a big person behind this. Achal, Amruta, the entire ChessBase India team, trying to put together this entire event. And Vivek playing multiple roles of being the chief arbiter as well as the broadcast expert there. And yeah, I was really happy to meet Sharon and spend some time with her. She is trained by Janita Anto, who is a 5 times world disabled champion, which just is amazing. And finally, the day ended on a very interesting note with Amruta doing her set of exercises. It seems like she is here not just to do commentary but also to become fitter and better, because our commentary room is inside the gym, and I think it was well past midnight that Amruta was doing this.
Crazy.
And what was her logic, by the way? She's doing 5 kg dumbbells. Wow. You know, Amruta doing this is very inspiring for me as well.
10 kg आप तो उठा ही रहे हो. Crazy.
अभी actually today is my first time I'm able to lift 5, so it's a big thing. अभी तक मैंने 1 kg, फिर 2 kg, फिर 2.5, फिर 3, फिर 4.5, and I'm glad I've reached 5. And before I leave from here, I believe I should try 7.5.
But Amruta, how do you feel कि इधर पे जिम का सेटअप है and there is the place you will do commentary also?
मैं तो सोच रही कमेंट्री और जिम क्या दोनों अगर साथ हो सकता है तो हर एक टूर्नामेंट में जिम में ही सेटअप करते हैं.
And finally, we had a small gathering of the players at the dinner table, and Aditya addressed all the players on what the plan was going to be.
The most important thing is you guys, the players. Any problem, any issue you have, please bring it up to us. We will make sure that it will be solved immediately. Okay? We wish you all the very best. It's a very intense first round. Please take good care of yourself, have some good sleep, and see you all tomorrow. Okay? Thank you.